everyone. So I guess we're going landscape today. I'm in my truck. I can't set the phone up like I did in my other vehicle, so we'll see how it goes. Let me know what you think, if this angle is better. Who knows? I am further from the camera, so that can't be a bad thing. Okay, so yesterday we talked about CERB payments, and if you received the payment and you later on find out that maybe you shouldn't have received the payment, that the best course of action is to return that money. Okay? Waiting for the government to catch you or find you or figure it out is going to result in interest and penalties. Okay? Paying it back before then is not going to result in interest and penalties because it's a voluntary thing, and that's just how the government works. Okay, so I read this morning that 190,000 people have returned their money. Okay, so they've returned their CERB payments that they weren't qualified for. Now 190,000 people out of, I think it was up to about 11 million that actually took advantage of that program. And considering we only have 37 million in the country, you know, that's almost a third of the people. Our unemployment rate is not nearly that high. So yeah, the math just doesn't add up, and the CRA knows it. Okay, now we talked about CERB, but you know, this also applies for the wage subsidy programs, any sort of government funding that you received, the rent subsidy programs, like anything that you've received that you've either received in error or you thought you qualified and later on figured out that you didn't qualify. Okay, all of those payments that you received can be returned to the CRA. Okay, we notice on the My Account stuff that right below where to file for your wage subsidy amount, there's also a pay wage subsidy balances. Okay, so right below it, there's an option to pay back what you've already taken. So the government obviously realizes that these things were, you know, they were rolled out as quickly as possible to get the money to the people so they can buy groceries and pay rent and all that kind of stuff. And obviously when you do things fast, you can't necessarily do things perfect. And, you know, later on had some changes in the rules and all that kind of stuff. So the main priority, number one, was giving everybody their money. Number two was to make sure that the people that got the money are the ones that were supposed to get the money. Okay. Yeah, I think they did a good job, honestly. I got hundreds of phone calls from people asking about all the different programs, and for the most part people were good about it, and if they didn't qualify, they were okay with it, and if they did qualify, they were thankful. Okay, I hope that helped everybody. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, and take care of your friends, and be well.